Hello everyone, and welcome to our Assassin's Creed Origins Let's Play. Today we continue our journey with the Jaws of Sobek.
Butchered Sobeks in Crocodilopolis. Gods, this is an illegal tannery. Hung out to dry like rags. No wonder the place is locked tight. Hiding the murder of gods. These mummies are sloppy work. This is the foulest blasphemy. The mummies are stuffed with gold and valuables. Where are they taking them? There are shipping consignment markings on them. That is a lot of gold. Someone is making a big profit from this sacrilege. Crocodiles are being slaughtered and mummified. The work is sloppy and careless. This is sacrilege beyond imagining. The mummies are used as coin sacks, then stacked like packages. They are using the bodies of murdered gods for smuggling. Hamun. The smell alone turns my stomach. Those who do this deserve death. How can this be happening in Egypt? By the gods, it must be stopped. I need to find where the mummies are being shipped. This tannery must have a dock nearby.
Alright, so it does look like we're actually going to be heading over to the tannery, which is actually really close. Obviously, we just stepped in a ton of blood, which was not the goal, but of course, gotta wash our feet somehow.
I don't want to do this, but you put your nose where it doesn't belong, beast.
You know this.
Whoa! Die!
Thank you, Magi. My life is spared, but it seems much that is good is already dead.
I saw the tannery and the mummies. I know what they are doing to Sobek's children.
So you have seen it? Dua Sobek, it is unthinkable. I am Padiaset. I serve in the temple south of the city. Forgive me. I must return. I need to pray for guidance.
This is going to take more than prayer, priest. We need to act. The mummies had markings on them. I think they are being moved by ship.
Ship? The cult has a trireme. It follows trade routes south of the city. Do what you must, Magi. I will pray for you. But please risk no more bloodshed.
Bloodshed comes whether we risk it or not. I should search for the ship's manifest. It will tell me where these mummies are headed.
Alrighty, so it does look like we're actually going to be heading 760 meters. Looks like we're actually going to be meeting up with a trade route, which is actually south of this particular location. Now, of course, that seems to be a very logical thing. I mean, if you're trying to move a lot of valuable transport, obviously you'd want to utilize a ship, considering that way you can really move it in high volumes. And also, it does give you the opportunity to utilize some military, so that way they can kind of guard the deck, and you don't really have to worry so much about being invaded, as long as you have a really strong military presence. Now, of course, in the off chance that you don't have that, you might have some individuals that try their luck. Or you might have an assassin that comes and says hello, and maybe takes all your stuff, and it'd be such a shame if everybody died on that boat as well. Now, of course, we are closing in on about 400 meters, but we actually need to identify exactly which one of these ships, but of course there was only a couple that it could have potentially have been. Now, we're going to try to get in front of this ship so that way we don't actually give them a whole lot of line of sight. Obviously, we don't want to get hit by the larger ship, but if we can actually jump off a little bit early, this should make things a little bit easier for us and allow us to actually gain access to the ship itself. Alright, so let's do a little bit of reconnaissance. Pretty much what I thought. There was going to be several guys. We're actually going to dive down and we'll harass this guy real quick. And then we should be able to come in and assassinate him. These guys did not stand a single chance, not when we pull out our rapid-fire bow and just start unleashing havoc upon them.
The ship's manifest. Cargo's bound for the Trireme stranding camp to the west. Why would Sobek priests be dealing with soldiers? I need to go to that camp and find out more.
Alright, so we need to try to commandeer this vessel here real quick, considering that unfortunately ours is long gone. However, this generous soul was able to actually lend us his vessel. We will do our very best to not smash it into the shoreline. However, I make no promises. I am not the best boat driver in the entire world. However, we should be okay, though. It looks like there isn't a whole lot of chances for us to really mess this up too bad, at least. So, if it has a couple of scrapes on it, I think he'll probably be okay.
This is the Trireme stranding camp. The information I need is probably in the captain's tent.
Now, of course, it's going to be in our best interest to try to do as much reconnaissance as we can, so that way we can identify exactly where everyone is. However, it looks like most of them are actually close to the encampment. That doesn't necessarily surprise me by any means, but we will really have to focus on trying to stay stealthy for as long as we can. Now, we do have one of the main guys that's actually working his way over to our side, so this is actually pretty handy. I'm going to try to whistle at this guy and see if he comes over. I know he's looking for all those single ladies, so as long as he gets to working his way over here a little faster, we'll give him a kiss. Now, we do have that tent up here, so I'm going to try to maybe sneak around it potentially. I'm not sure how many access points there really are, especially with a tent of this configuration, but I'm hoping as we get a little closer.
Have you seen the coffers of gold in the captain's tent? That's a damn good reason, right? You're dead! Hey!
Correspondence between the captain and a priest named Sehetet. The Celt and Ptolemy soldiers are conspiring together. What else are they doing?